Hi lovelies, welcome. I'm so glad you could be with me today. This is the Tuesday Twin Flame Tarot. We're looking at an energy check-in basically for the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine. It's a timeless reading. It is called Tuesday Twin Flame Tarot because I usually put on my community tab a picture message of Tuesday Twin Flame Tarot, and when I have the energy I like to incorporate it into a video so it goes more in depth. But once again, it is timeless, just so you guys know. A lot of you do know, and thank you for being supportive and watching my videos regularly. And I love hearing your stories and checking in with what's going on with your situation as well. We have a new moon in Sagittarius, guys. Very powerful energies. We've got the winter solstice, coming up. We've got... wow, it's amazing. We've got so many energies. So it's the eclipse, I think, as well on top of. So there's going to be this unveiling, I feel, of lessons that we're going to be, or that we are learning right now. And that's what we're going to look at today. What is the Divine Masculine teaching the Divine Feminine? What is the Divine Feminine teaching the Divine Masculine on this journey? And being a new moon, it's all about manifesting what it is we want. It's being that magnet, drawing in what it is that we want for change. So Sagittarius is a very philosophical kind of energy. It looks deep within and likes to explore and have experience in life. And you guys are undergoing massive changes, massive experiences, massive transformation, especially as a collective with what's going on in the world. There's been a depression on Mother Earth. The energy has depressed upon us all. It's almost like a dark night of the soul that Mother Earth and the collective have been undergoing for some time. And there's major breakthroughs coming. As I said in the last reading, I think it was, there's you see grey clouds and all you see is grey clouds. And it looks very doom and gloomy. It's all like doom and gloom, okay? And so suddenly the clouds part ways and a miracle comes in. It's that beautiful warm ray of sunshine that's, shining down on you and everybody. And it's that miracle coming in. It's the blessing. It's there's a rainbow after the storm, okay? So keep your faith, keep going. Things are about to happen, okay, for the better. And it's usually at the time when we're about to give up or feel like giving up that we think nothing's happening, that something amazing does actually happen, okay? And this can be in any aspect of our lives, but we are talking about our twin flame journey here, so there's going to be an awakening of some sort as well. When things are grey and gloomy, we tend to withdraw, we put our head down, we can be asleep, we're unawakened in a lot of ways. Some people don't want to face things. They want to be in denial. They don't want to face what's going on around them, so they'll cocoon themselves and hide away. But as soon as the sunlight comes out, people look up and they're curious as to what's going on, and things start moving and, things start coming to life. Especially in Australia where it's springtime, it's kind of like that energy of things coming to life. We want to look around. We want to experience the newness of things, the fresh start, the fresh beginning. So I know it's winter up north, in the northern hemisphere. So we're talking about the winter solstice. So it's all about reflection, self-reflection, looking within at what you've learned, what the lessons have brought you for this year, because we're coming to the end of the year. So it's kind of like a self-reflection, looking back into the past as to what have we learned. And we can all do that. Doesn't matter really so much the seasons that we're in, but it's just interesting how our seasons can affect our moods and what we do in our daily life. And so there is this self-reflection, there is a looking back, there is a looking into our twin flame connection as well. And what is manifesting, okay? What have you been wishing for? What have you been putting a lot of your positive energy into, or even negative energy, okay? You've got to be aware of that, because no matter what you're putting your energy into, manifesting, it doesn't care what you're manifesting, it's going to manifest what you most put your energy into. So if you're putting in negative things of, thinking, oh, he's blocked me or she's blocked me, and being in that real, getting caught up in that sadness or anger or frustration with it, then that's what you're going to keep getting. But as soon as you start shifting and start sending love to your connection, love to your twin flame from afar, even if you aren't at a place of doing that just yet, just, surrendering and detaching and allowing things to unfold naturally, knowing that they're on their path, they're on their journey, they're learning their lessons. There's not much we can control or do, at this time. It's really up to their own soul evolution, their own journey, everything that's bringing that. And so once we come to that place of just letting go, amazing things start happening. So this is just the things will unfold naturally. It's all in divine timing. It's out of our hands. But keep sending love and light and putting the best energy into this, then the best can come out from that, okay? The best can come out, the better outcome. And some of you might be traveling, Sagittarius energy of travel. Could be short travel, could be overseas travel, whatever it is, there's travel for a lot of you. And you could be traveling towards your twin. I mean, even if it's local, you could be just meeting up together somewhere, or even astral travel, guys. So let's get started. Put your person in mind. Put your divine masculine or your divine feminine in mind. Okay, let's get started. This is the Divine Masculine's energy today, my Divine Journey Tarot that I created, and the Divine Feminine's is the Thelema Tarot, okay? So going to do as I normally do, the energy. Excuse me. Okay, hang on a minute. So the Divine Masculine's current energy, please, Spirit. See, I've got this beautiful love heart I put up there today. I've had this for a while and I just thought, you know what? I want to put it there for the energy of love. Focus on that, focus on that beautiful love heart to remind you of the love that you and your twin share. Let's have a look. What's the Divine Masculine? What's his current energy this week? I've got courage and warmth. Ooh, I think I can fix this. And warmth, I miss you and your warmth. So very beautiful energy right there, right up front here. So let's have a look. What's his energy? He's sitting in regarding you, okay? We've got the world and contemplation. Look at that. What did I say about reflection? Self-reflection, taking time to sit back and think about you. That's what he's doing. And journey completed. We're talking about the journey. So he might feel that in some ways there's some completion in his life and now he wants to come forward. So something might have come to a close in his life, a cycle has come to an end, and now he's thinking about building courage to come back to you, to come for you. He's been thinking about this for a long while, it feels, and he's missing your warmth. He's thinking about that. He might be in a bit of a cold place within himself right now, even if something beautiful has happened and he feels a sense of completion and achievement. When it comes to you, he feels a void. Very beautiful energies here that he, the courage is Leo the lion too. It is that lion heart. And I feel like when he thinks about you, he gets that warm fuzzy feeling in his heart space. So that's really beautiful right there. It really is. And it's almost like he sees you as his world too. And he may not be revealing that much, it's kind of like quite a deep feeling here. And so his courage, he's finding the courage to come forward and let you know maybe how much he misses you. And it's saying fix this. So maybe, look at that. He's observing you from afar. So, excuse me. Oh God, I'm choking on myself. That's bloody funny. Okay, I couldn't talk then. It's like I was stumbling for words. It's so funny. That's how I feel like he is. It's like he's sitting back, trying to gain courage. He's very nervous, guys. And this is the Gemini energy, which is very curious. So he's curious about you. He's possibly, if you are not in connection, like contact, I should say, if you're not in contact, he's watching you from afar. He's watching your social media. Because he's saying he misses your warmth, so it sounds like you're not really together, and he's been keeping an eye on things. So he has withdrawn. He's taking time out to relax and contemplate and maybe heal himself or a situation, which has come to a close now, which is really good. But he's taking his time, looking at you, not feeling like a king. Okay, this is a younger energy, so your Divine Masculine could be younger than you. You have to excuse me. Yeah, he could be younger than you and he's observing you from afar. He's eager to learn more about you and where this could go with you. So let's have a look. What is the divine feminine feeling for the divine masculine, okay? What's her current energy, I should say? Not feeling. We're going to get more into that in a minute, but that's the energy he's sitting in. What energy is the divine feminine sitting in? Oh, this is so beautiful, guys. Loyalty forever yours. How beautiful. So she's feeling that he's like her best friend, okay? She wants to be a friend. Loyalty, I'm forever yours. My heart is loyal to you, okay? Always. That's so beautiful. So no matter what's going on between them, you know, and I get like a nervous energy. I'm feeling nervous. So I'm thinking I'm picking up on that with the divine masculine. The Six of Cups, okay, I'm not doing reversals today. So the Six of Cups is that nostalgia. The feeling of wanting to return to the divine masculine, wanting to come back or kind of like fantasizing about him coming back to her. But it's very much about this soulmate energy. It's looking back into happier memories when they were together. So she's sitting back, thinking about when they were at better times with each other. This is such a beautiful energy, guys. Like, seriously, such a beautiful energy. There's such a closeness here. Even if it's not physical, it's definitely spiritual and emotional. She's in this most beautiful energy here. You might have known each other for a very long time. There's like a childlike quality here. So maybe you're almost like two best friends, two peas in a pod, you know, exploring the world, getting into mischief and adventures together. It's kind of that energy with this divine masculine, divine feminine. There could have been travel together. I get a cheeky energy between the two of you. It's very playful, very cute energy. And that's the kind of energy she's sitting in, is reminiscing about the happier times together where you were being flirty, where it was very light-hearted and fun, that kind of thing. So what is the divine masculine feeling very strongly deep within right now? That's the energy they're sitting in, which is really beautiful. But what is he actually feeling for her at this time? I'm haunted by the past and my own inner darkness, misery. So he's feeling really sad in this time and place right here. He's missing her warmth. He's observing her. He's feeling quite miserable without her at this time. See, that's on the bottom of the deck. Distance, you feel so far away. So that's definitely feeling that there's like a physical distance. It's interesting because I don't really feel there's an emotional distance, but he could be feeling that, even though it looks like she's in this beautiful energy with him. There's this feeling of her being far away because he's missing her. Oh, look at that. Sacred love partnership. Oh my God. He sees the divine feminine as his one, as his counterpart, as his other half. Okay, the other half of his heart, the other half of his soul. Like, he feels that she is the one for him. She is the one for him. And he's really missing her. He feels that void without her. He feels like he's not fully complete without her. So there's definitely this feeling, like miserable feeling of missing her, like there is that void. And he is in a bit of a cold place within himself. He might have come out of something that was quite an exhausting journey for him, and now he feels a bit empty, you know. And for a lot of you, you are in contact, but you just can't be together for whatever reason. It could be that you're at a long distance relationship from each other and just can't be together. Or there's this separation that you're both in right now. So what is the divine feminine feeling on a deeper thing here? I don't know how to fix the pain in my broken heart. So she's feeling broken. So it's interesting, isn't it? They've got this love and loyalty and this need and want to be together. It's a beautiful energy up here. But when we dig in a bit deeper, we're seeing that they're both feeling quite heartbroken at not being together. Okay, it's very interesting. And there's a stress at the bottom of the deck. I'm under so much pressure. So there's something going on in the divine feminine's life right now where she's just feeling pressured. She's feeling stressed. Yeah, and she's feeling quite broken that they can't be together. And there might be an unresolved issue between them. That could be something, because he did say, I want to have the courage to fix this. Okay, so there's something there. There is something there. And so the Hermit, so she's withdrawn, okay? She's withdrawn at this moment, trying to find the answers on how this can work or how she can overcome her pain, you know, the broken heart right there. So there has been some hurt between them, and it could have been that they, you know, the divine masculine or divine feminine hurt each other, maybe intentionally, maybe unintentionally, or it's just external circumstances coming in and affecting the connection. But whatever it is, it feels like they just, no matter what their true feelings are, they just can't bring it together right now. I do feel like for some of them, they really are at a physical distance from each other. And because she's in a beautiful energy up here, she's reminiscing, she's feeling very nostalgic, her heart belongs to him, and he's missing her warmth, he's contemplating on things, sitting back and really deeply thinking about things, maybe holding a little bit of regret with some things here as well. But he's keeping an eye on her, and he's really curious about, you know, how to make this work. She's wanting to look within and seek the answers, and has no choice in some ways but to go off and find herself and detach from the stress, okay, that the connection might be bringing. I'm just going to bring this down a little bit more now. So let's see then, okay. I want to get some idea of what lessons might be being learned here. So with the divine masculine, what lesson is the divine feminine teaching him at this stage, please? What is the divine feminine teaching the divine masculine? Oh my God, they're flying out everywhere. Hang on a minute. Where did it even go? That's a great question. Sometimes they just fly out everywhere. Hang on a minute. So what is the divine feminine teaching the divine masculine? What is she teaching him, please, Spirit? Integrity. So for him to be full of integrity, to do the right thing, okay, to be just, fair in the connection. Maybe in the past it wasn't really balanced. Maybe in some ways he just wasn't walking his talk. You know, he wasn't being real with her. So she's teaching him to be more real, to come forward with integrity right now, to mean what he says and says what he means, to be upfront. Because he's got courage here, so he might be passive. He might be passive in how he deals with things. He might be passive-aggressive. There's something here where she's teaching him to stand up and be strong and assertive and say it how it is, which is really beautiful in a lot of ways, because it's helping him to realize that he's safe with her. You know, he can say it how it is. Wow, hang on a minute. There's way too many. But that was a Chariot that came up too. So she's teaching him how to act with purpose, okay, to move forward towards them, to charge forward with that courage. Divine masculine of security. She's teaching him how to feel secure in himself. Okay, so even he might need status. He might feel like he's an insecure divine masculine, being the younger energy up here too. So she's helping him to build himself up, to look at his worth as well, his self-worth. This is a Taurus energy. This is the Gemini. We did have Leo up here as well. Virgo energy there. And this is Cancer, because my cards do actually tell you what they are. And this is Jupiter in Libra. And Saturn, which is Capricorn. Okay, so yeah. So I really feel that she's teaching him how to be strong and stand strong and be assertive and be assured and grounded and come from a practical place. Not hide away, not be scared or feel the need to back off, okay, and hide away. Like he's just going to be somebody who's very much stable, loyal, grounded, self-disciplined, those kinds of things as well. And maybe even she's helping him to learn his own worth when it comes to his status in life, that he is somebody in the world. Okay, so what is the divine masculine teaching the divine feminine right now? What is he teaching the divine feminine, please, Spirit? What is the divine masculine teaching the divine feminine? So I've made a fool of myself, foolish. To overcome feelings of being foolish, and shame comes with being foolish. So in some ways she might have made a fool of herself. Maybe there has been times where she's just felt very exposed and said or done silly things impulsively. and he's helping her to realize that she's not a fool. It's not something to be ashamed of if you make a mistake, but to pick yourself up and be aware of that mistake and learn and grow from that. I just want to see what else comes up with that. Where's her other cards? Where are her other cards? Yeah. What's he teaching the divine masculine? And also, you know what this is too? This reminds me of the Fool card in the tarot, which is all about jumping in, taking the risk, trusting in fate. Because maybe she's being too careful as well. And we got the Queen of Pentacles. Look at that. This is a King of Prosperity, which is a King of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles. They're both teaching each other to learn about self-worth and to work their way up, okay, to not give up, to keep going, to reach that status of being a king and a queen. In the material world too, so it could be in finances. Maybe in some ways they want to work together, okay, like in a business or like a life purpose, a life mission. That could be something here as well. But yeah, he's definitely telling her, like teaching her to look at her own worth, that she's very independent, she can make it in the world on her own, same as what she's doing with him. So they're trying to build each other up, which is really beautiful. That's something and it might seem that if they don't build each other up in the physical, and if that doesn't seem very evident, okay, or obvious that they're doing that, because you might feel opposite, that this person's really not invested in what you're doing or how you're making it in the world. I do feel like their higher self is coming in and wanting the best for them, okay, the best for each other here. But also they're teaching themselves to stand on their own and be independent and not that codependent energy, but to really work hard on something that means something to them individually as well as together. So it's really beautiful here that we've got a King and a Queen of Pentacles. It just shows that they're trying to really teach each other to go for your goals, keep going, don't give up, okay, because at the end of it there's a beautiful reward. Yes, so I want to get some message cards here from the divine masculine. You are so beautiful. So he looks up to her as the queen, okay? She looks up to him as the king. So they have respect for each other. And I know, past the 3D stuff, if that's not gelling at all with you, it's definitely the 5D stuff here. So a burning flame rises up inside. Every time I think of you, I feel so much passion for you. You light my fire, baby. You light my fire. And you were never the problem. I was just caught up in my own pain. So he might have acted out in completely hurtful ways, not intentionally, but the way he hurt the divine feminine broke her heart. Maybe it was quite callous at the time. Maybe he just ghosted her or cut it off very fast or distanced himself very quickly and now has remorse over that and is contemplating his actions. Things like that it feels like that could have been the case. The divine feminine wants to say, alignment 888, you are on the path of light. How beautiful. Now I'm going to get a message from that. Where is it? Oh God, I got to find it now. Where is it? I had it here. Now I can't bloody find it. Oh, there it is. Yes, I got this beautiful, beautiful gift from Twin Sanity. Okay, as part of the Christmas wish list thing that I've got from Amazon. She got this beautiful angel numbers book. Okay, I'm going to do this at the end of the reading as well. How absolutely gorgeous. Thank you so much, Twin Sanity. I love this book. And it's such a beautiful size too. It's not massive like some of them are. What I'm going to do is she's got 888. I want to read this number, okay? This is what she's telling the divine masculine. Beautiful this is. Okay, your life purpose and your wishes are in alignment. You are doing the right thing and are on the pathway of light. What does it say here? Oh my God, this is crazy. You are on the path of light. Look at that. You are doing the right thing and are on the pathway of light. And everything is aligning. That's what this says. Alignment. Absolutely amazing, guys. So what this is saying is that the divine masculine is aligning with his integrity. This is something he's learning to do. Aligning with his integrity, his purpose, his passion for this sacred love partnership. He's on the path of light. He's not wanting to push it away. He actually wants this. So what is the divine feminine also saying? What else? Amazing, guys. So, could you ever forgive me for all the hurt I've caused you? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. So, she's also hurt the divine masculine, okay? So, there's pain on both sides. And I know that this is a once-in-a-lifetime love no one will ever compare to you. I've got that song, Nothing Compares to You, by Sinead O'Connor. Okay, so let's see what else is he saying here. So, I miss you. Did we see this before? He misses her warmth. He really is missing the divine feminine. You are always in my thoughts, and we've been meeting in dreams. So he's meeting her on the astral. He's remembering dreams. It's making him more sad because he misses her. And the divine feminine says, my love for you is as deep as the ocean. And hold on to the happy memories and cherish the sad ones, as they both bring great lessons. We're talking about lessons here. So that's what she's doing right now. She's nostalgic, reminiscing, looking back at the happier times, but also learning within through this self-analysis soul journey right here, looking within and analyzing those things, is that the sad ones bring great lessons. Okay, so that's what she's telling him. And I could only work with what I had at the time. So her hands were tied with something. She didn't know how to deal with something a certain way. That's what's going on. So let's see, okay, what is the outcome for this week, or this month, I should say. I always do the month, don't I? What's the outcome for this month regarding what the masculine's going to do, okay? What is he able to do? What's he doing? What's the outcome, please? In terms of his reaching out, or what action he'll take. What's his action? What's the divine masculine's action towards the divine feminine? Wowza. Hang on a minute. Flying out everywhere, but this is interesting, okay? So I'm going to take them. There's illuminate. Your light helped to guide me out of my darkness. So weird. So she's saying you are on the path of light. And he says, your light helped to guide me out of my darkness. You have illuminated the pathway for me. See, the path of light. He's aligning on that now. He's seeing her as the light. He's following that light. Do you trust me? Trust, because trust is a massive thing here. And also sabotage, is it? No, surrender. Sorry, I'm reading it wrong. Can we forgive and forget? Look at that. The white flag is the Dido song, but I think she sings it differently in this. But yes, it's talking about surrendering, putting the white flag up there. So yeah, that's absolutely what he wants to do. I want to give you more of me, and I want more of you, depth. He doesn't want to just give the surface stuff to her like might have happened in the past. He wants to show her how deep he is feeling for her, how deep he can dive into this with her. Absolutely amazing. So what action is the divine feminine taking this month towards the divine masculine? So she's fearful, okay? Love scares me because it scarred me. So she's feeling still in that place of heartbreak and broken-hearted over this, okay? So she's still feeling fearful. That's why he's saying, can you trust me? Will you trust me? Because I know you're scared. And she's depressed. Nothing matters anymore. I give up. So that's just part of the darkness she's in. She's trying to find the light. See, with the hermit here, even though she is the light and she has been shining that for the divine masculine, she's not seeing it. So she needs to look up. See that sunlight that I was explaining in the beginning? I'm pretty sure I said something about the sunlight through the clouds. Passion, you make me feel things I can't even describe. So she's feeling the energy and the pull towards him. She's possibly trying to understand. In her mind, it might be over, you know, even though she's forever loyal to him. Yeah, but she might be thinking to herself, how can this ever work out, you know, and yet she's feeling so much love and everything for him. So let's get another card here. So what's the guidance? No, I don't want to get these just yet. I've got other cards here at the moment that I want to do. So let's get a chakra love message from the divine masculine. He says, we need to heal ourselves for union. We have an important mission to fulfill here. So he's aware that there's healing that needs to be done in order for them to come back. Please forgive me. I know I was wrong. comes back down to forgiveness. I know you hold the other half of my heart. What did I say about the Two of Roses here? You hold the other half of his heart, and he knows this. So what does the Divine Feminine want to say? My deepest desire is to create a beautiful family with you. So she wants that family. You have helped me face my fears. I am building my courage to commit to you. So they're both undergoing fears and building courage to come back to each other and heal. I long to run my fingers through your hair and hold you closer than anyone has before. So she's really feeling that passion quite strong, and he's feeling this beautiful energy of forgiveness and, you know, wanting to come back and be gentle and show her that she can trust him again. So what's the juicy love messages that he wants to share? So I want to feel your breath on my neck and the weight of your body on mine. Even though we are oceans apart, I feel you right beside me. And I always get that Richard Marx song, Right Here Waiting, and that's how I feel your Divine Masculine is, especially if you are, you know, oceans apart overseas. Like, I thought this connection could have been a long distance one for some of you. And I am longing for you. He's missing her. I want to feel your hands all over my body. I am longing for your touch. And the Divine Feminine says, I want to surrender to your passionate whims and fulfill your every desire. And you give me butterflies. So yeah, she's nervous around him. And I wish we could sneak away and make love for days on end. My desire for you is like a volcano ready to erupt, and I want to slowly take off your clothes and ravish you. No, you get down, Gorge. My cat is tapping me on the arm. Yes, she's one of those ones that taps you on the arm when she wants something. Okay, here we go. Let's have a look. What else for the Divine Masculine? Can you give us a special message, please, Spirit? What's going on? So Pisces, intuitive, dreamer, compassionate. This is the kind of energy he's in. He's, you know, things are coming to a close for him right now. We see the world, and he's in a dreamy kind of energy. He's really in a gentle, trying to go with the flow kind of energy here, feeling very compassionate towards the Divine Feminine. And the Divine Feminine is radiating her light, see? Even though she's not seeing it within herself, she's still shining it out to the Divine Masculine and attracting him in. He still sees her for her beauty and how attractive she is. So let's get an advice card, although, yeah, I'll keep forgetting I've got these other ones. Hang on a minute. So the Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine, these are usually the cards I do too. The Divine Masculine says, wow, there's a lot there. The Divine Masculine says, I am in awe of you. I get jealous when it comes to you. So he might get jealous that other people are in her life. I want you to meet my friends. Maybe that was an issue in the past where she felt closed off, or that he had, like, you know, keeping her at arm's length in that way. I have never loved anyone the way I love you. And I think about being with you sexually. They're both doing that. I don't want to lose you, and I want to show you off in my world. So yeah, I feel like in some ways some of the Divine Feminines might have felt like they were hidden away from his world, his friends, his family, just out in public. That could have been an issue. And he's now wanting to show everyone, or tell her that he wants to show her off to everyone. He's very proud to be with her. And she says, money doesn't matter to me, you matter to me. And when we are together, it's like time stands still but goes by so quickly all at the same time. We are meant to be, I know it in my soul, and I would go through it all again to be with you. So even through the pain, everything, if it just meant for them to be together, she would want to do that. And I know that sounds weird to some people, but that's what I see. So I'm just getting my cards out. I don't know why they're in there. Yeah, so all right, have we got another card here? I'm just seeing what I've done so far. Yeah, so I think we've pretty much got those ones. So let's get a guidance card, okay, for the Divine Masculine. Or yeah, this is his guidance card. Is this his guidance card, Spirit? No. I'm told this is not his guidance card. What is this one? This is still an action card, what he's going to do. So sensitivity, You are becoming increasingly sensitive. Avoid harsh relationships, environments, situations, and chemicals. So he's in a very sensitive energy, that dreamy Pisces energy as well, being very gentle, maybe a little bit exposed because he's becoming vulnerable in himself now. He's not having all those guards up. So yeah, he's moving away from harsh relationships or toxic people. He's said goodbye to a lot of that. See, with the world journey completed, I feel like he's come out from a big journey, okay? And now he's realizing some things. He's learned some things there. The Divine Feminines. Wow, that's crazy. So look at endings and beginnings. See, the old must be released so that the new can enter. She's also undergoing that. And you are supplied for today and all of your tomorrow's infinite supply. So she's got to realize that everything is coming in. It's okay to let go and close a chapter, even if it's a chapter to this, like an old chapter to this, because new beginnings are coming in. And look at that. See the eclipse. It looks like an eclipse. It looks like a new moon, actually, that one. So it is the new moon energy coming through right now. Okay. Okay, Divine Masculine. Look at that. He might send a letter to the Divine Feminine. It might be an email, could be a text message, could be a gift, could be anything. But this is communication. And we do have the Page of Insights, the Gemini Knight of Swords, that is. Page of Swords. So that could represent definitely communication, that he's going to send her something. And the Divine Feminine is still hiding away. So, this is something she's just unsure of his energy right now. She's kind of sitting back and just, waiting to see what he does and if it's okay. Like if his action is real, is he going to, is he just coming in for the sake of coming in right now, or is he going to stick around? What is his motive? Like, it's something she's going to be wondering. What is your motive? Even though she's got all this love for him, she still wants to make sure that, she's got some fears there. Divine Masculine, you are good enough, Divine Masculine. The answers you need are coming. Look at that full moon in Gemini and Virgo. So interesting, like he's still learning his self-worth, still learning that he is enough, and the answers he is needing is coming. So it could be that he does hear back from the Divine Feminine, receives the answers he needs from her. Okay, and the Divine Feminine. Prosperity lies ahead. So there's something new moon in Taurus too. So that could be April next year. You and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. So that could be between April and I think it's July, is it? Or June? No, July next year. So that's definitely something she could be dealing with. Could be June, actually. I can't remember now. I'm getting confused. But yeah, so I'm getting between April and July next year. So interesting, very interesting, these messages coming through. So she's just got to know that abundance is coming in, all of her, infinite supply, everything will be supplied to her in all ways, not just money, but also courage, it's security, feeling secure, feeling that everyone is safe, okay? And she wants this beautiful family with the Divine Masculine too. So maybe there's children involved and she doesn't just want to open the door to him where it can harm children as well. So, she wants to make sure they are healing and doing their work before they really, come back together. Cosmic Gateway, your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Miraculous changes are occurring. See, this is for both of them here. And then we've also got for the Divine Masculine, this is his advice card. Okay. Soul expansion. Your consciousness is expanding. You understand the connection between all things. So he's starting to realize the connection of why things have happened. He's seeing the bigger picture between the two of them now. And that's what he's being guided to do as well. And also humanity and benevolence, faith, have faith. Stay calm and trust the good in yourself and others. See the light in the world. That's something he's being required to do and is doing. I feel he is doing that. And then the Divine Feminines is here. Open communication. Get a weight off your chest. Speak up with love and be heard. So there's something she wants to say to the Divine Masculine, I feel, that she might have been a bit fearful of coming forward with. And it looks like it's going to happen. So Earth connection, be mindful of the planet, come back to Earth and stay grounded. So it's once again that world energy too. I feel like, it feels to me like she's going to have a very down-to-earth conversation with him. So that's really awesome. So the divine masculine. Oh, look at this karmic lesson. You are enough. What did this say? You are good enough. You are enough. So this is something he's starting to learn, and it could have even been from a karmic person in his life who really stripped him of his worth, maybe made him question himself. So this is interesting. It's saying you are enough, divine masculine. You are good enough. You know, you got to look into yourself and see your own light within and how strong you are and how beautiful you are. And the divine feminines, let it flow. Focus on unconditional love. So she's just got to go with the flow. Let things go. Surrender. Close the chapter to the old, because it looks like he's trying to move away from the old stuff as well and let go and surrender as well. And miracles ahead, divine feminine. Communication is coming. So if you're seeing a swan or a bee, okay, that could be a significant sign for the divine feminines to realize communication is coming. See, she's got open communication. Let it flow. Let the conversation flow. Don't try and control it. If he's sending a message to you, you know, you might want to think about how you'll respond, but let it flow. Okay, so, and this is for both of you. Trust your twin will find their way. Loyalty. We saw this with her too before with loyalty. See, she's very loyal to him, but he's also very loyal to her and the journey as well. And we've got raise your vibration. You are both manifesting. See, especially with the new moon in Sagittarius that we're in right now, you are both manifesting what it is. You are manifesting each other, okay? Because that's what you want, is each other. And luck is on your side, guys. And this is so weird. This has come up because yesterday I was sitting by the tree in my backyard and this tiny little lady beetle was on my arm, and I have not had that happen to me since I was, I don't know how old I was, many years ago, probably a child, when I last had a lady beetle on my arm. And I've always felt like it's a comfort sign, you know, it's like they were comforting me, like a little friend that you have. So luck is on your side. If you're seeing lady beetles or ladybugs, know that luck is coming in around the connection, guys. It's so beautiful. So I'm pretty sure that's everything I've got today. I'm pretty sure it is. Where's the other? Hang on a minute. There's another card here somewhere. Okay, I just realized I had to do these. For the divine masculine, please. Look at that. News on the way. So it's like he's going to be he's seriously going to make conversation, or what am I saying? Communicate with the divine feminine. I can't even talk. It's like he's nervous. He's like stumbling over his words, but he's going to come forward and say something to the divine feminine. Divine feminine's energy is to be patient with herself, with the journey, with her masculine, okay? And the journey is miracle healing. Oh my God, I love this. So if you're seeing butterflies today, lady beetles, bees, notice that miracles are coming in. Look at this. Miracle healing. Miracles are coming in for communication. The communication with integrity and with trust is going to bring in miracles, guys. It really is. So that's beautiful. It's going to bring in miracle healing when you're able to really just both speak lovingly from your heart to each other, because luck is going to be both on your sides here as well. So I hope this resonated, guys. It's a beautiful reading, and I look forward to connecting with you next time. Love and blessings.